if there isn't that conviction there, when guys are going out to do this stuff, and the reason why I've explained why that happens, but if there isn't that depth there, that charisma or that character or that supreme confidence, there's no weight behind what you do. She can see that and she can feel that. So there's nothing you can do to cheat that. So, having an identity, knowing exactly what you stand for and what your interests are, and fucking being completely on your mission, and the self-esteem and the depth that comes from that, from facing fear, getting back in connection with the things that you love, setting your life up where there's purpose to it, all of that stuff. Okay, what's the successful pickup line? What's the charm? Connection to joy, connection to purpose, meaning in your life. Fucking getting rid of these negative surroundings where people are, obsessing over big ass women.
Screenshots.
It's not doing you any favors. Like, it really is. It's like because you're seeing that, and you're coming from a place where at the moment you can't get that.
Yeah.
And you're looking at that and just like
other guys against it.
Yes, it's not a good environment. Like being around people that telling you that you can't, and you've got to cut off all of these negative external forces, and not only logistically and environmentally set your life up where it's complementing you in your self-esteem and your confidence, but internally as well, because the weight behind what you say is coming from that fucking depth. Like, to know that you've got value. When you're talking to a woman, to know truly that you've got value is this stuff I'm talking about. I've got the reason why, and this is the thing. When you've got that connection and that weight behind what you say, and that confidence, it's not even verbally what you say. This is why you can't cheat it. This is why ultimately, if you want to attract and keep a woman for a relationship, it's fucking who you are. It's not what you do. Because it's tiny little things like when a woman says a challenge, or she says something, she accidentally, maybe mildly insults you. It's the pause. Because you've got value, you've got boundaries. She says something that could be construed as disrespectful, and you wait. And you think about how that aligns with your belief system and the things and she can, it's tiny little things like that. Should we do this? I don't know. Think about it. I don't like it when you. What did you mean by that? Do you know what I mean? So, and how can you micromanage all these things?
No, you can't.
So it has to become who you are, like a man of standards, a man of value, a man of connection, a man of confidence. Because all the way through that fucking relationship, all the way through that approach of that first date, that third date, that woman she doesn't even know she's noticing that. If you're tolerating shit, if she can see that you're starstruck because she's beautiful, you're a rabbit in headlights. You put up with flakes too much because you don't got no boundaries, you've got no identity, you don't know what you stand for. So you go online and you look at how do I deal with it if a girl flakes on me too much? You should know the answer to that. What do I say to a woman when I approach her? You should know the answer to that. It's an intuitive thing. It's like, what the fuck do I want to do? That's what's important. You know the answer. What do I do when a girl is texting her ex? So guys write that shit online, and they're looking for answers like dating techniques, dating and relationship advice. Why are they looking for dating and relationship advice? Because they've got no identity, they've got no substance, they don't know who the fuck they are. So they're looking for answers from someone who maybe does, so that they can manipulate their way through that relationship or through that dating process to get that woman, because they need that woman. They don't know who they are, and they're willing to put up with shit, and they want to find a justifiable way to keep that going because they need that woman. That is a dead end. You're setting yourself up for disaster. So you are your own guru, ultimately. Where does that come from? Confidence, real confidence. What is real confidence? Connection to self, connection, so much substance and so much identity, and knowing who the fuck you are and knowing what you stand for. And that's when you start to magnetize women.